Does that sound?
Now that's a deal.
All right. So on the vendor side of things, what kind of cool stuff are they going to be able to see to buy at your expo?
All the paranormal poo-poo you can handle.
Woohoo!
You know, we're going to have vendors in selling jewelry, metaphysical healers, and, you know, energy workers. We're going to have the whole gamut. And
candles, Scentsy.
Readers.
Yeah. Readers. Everybody. I mean, we're selling spots every day, and it's someone new, a new draw, a new person coming in every day.
We're even going to have desserts.
Yeah, we're going to have cake.
Oh my God, that's going to be bad to the bone. That's all we need. And I'm going to have Thrive for everybody, because I know how all of us need to be clear and all cognitive while we're on an investigation, and we have really weird eating habits, and we have really weird hours, so that we eat real bad food at IHOP and Denny's and everywhere, and then we go home and sleep, and it turns into Chunkmeister. And so I've got Thrive to help you with that. So
and
I'll have fantasy of the deal. Do what?
I resemble the Chunkmeister remark.
So did I about 3 weeks ago, but it's starting to thin out just a tad. Thank God. But it's just that, you know, I know how every paranormal person in the world that has any type of eating habits are not good at night when an investigation happens. And then I know that I would go home after eating at IHOP, pigging out on the most fattening thing they had, and then go home and sleep. That's not good for female thighs. I'm just going to tell you. So, but no, I can't wait to see. I think even there's going to be some cool jewelry there too, right? Is Jason Black going to be there with his Starshine stuff?
Starshine, Jason's going to be there. Sorry, my notes have eluded me.
Yeah, we're going to have some other people, too, like the Amethyst Lotus. She's going to be out there with some of her jewelry. And I think the Rampant Dragon, which is actually, she does these neat little arrangements of a cactus in a little planter thing. It's really neat. And she also does handcrafted jewelry, candles, and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of different things. We really don't want this to just be a paranormal team. Or, you know, what most people think when they think of supernatural, you know, it's going to be everybody. If you have something that's out of the ordinary, we want you to be part of this. So we really invite everyone to come in.
I'm bummed out that my friends that live in Missouri don't have a little store down here. They have this thing called Distorted Utopia, and it's actually like steampunk stuff, you know, like hats and glasses and gloves and all these cool little gadgets and earrings and stuff. I mean, that would be so cool because they're kind of different, you know. It's different from the other stuff. But, yeah, anything, it's going to be cool because y'all have full and, you know, all kinds of cool stuff. I can't wait to see what y'all have to shop for. And the way y'all have it set up, I'm sure people will have plenty of time to shop. Is that right?
Absolutely. It'll be set up where, you know, it's just, I don't know how to explain it other than I have plenty of room. I have plenty of people coming in. I mean, we're going to have $7 worth of entertainment for sure. No, I'm kidding.
It'll be the best damn $7 they ever spent, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's going to be a good time. And of course, any vendors that are you know, wanting to still come in, like I said, I've got room for 200 plus vendors. You know, if they mention your show today, they'll get a nice discount on the vendor spots too. So
how about that? Did y'all hear that? Mention Close to Death, and you will get a discount on a vendor table at this awesome event. And you got time to still get the vendor tables because it's July 18th. Now tell everybody where exactly this thing is in Louisville.
It is at Interstate 35 and Business Highway 121 at the Premier Event Center.
Okay. I think I was just there.
You were just there.
I was just there because there was a Comic-Con with Santiago there. Yes, sir. I know exactly where that place is.
Absolutely. It's 32,000 square feet. And the next greatest thing is the city of Louisville has endorsed us, and they're going to also be advertising for us and doing a media release. So we'll have a lot of additional advertising other than the social media and everything else we've been working on. We'll have public advertising as well through the city.
Well, that's really helpful because that's a lot of our problems with some of these cons is that, you know, the local people aren't even aware that they've got something cool going on in their city.
Absolutely.
And when they, you know, watch the news at night or during dinner or whatever, and then they have, there's this little expo going on. Well, that's cool. I went there and, you know, it's a huge location. It really is. It's a very big building, and there was plenty of room for a lot of stuff in there. And it was cool because, well, I've never really been into the dressing up in you know, spandex and leotards because I just really can't pull that off too well. But there were some that were it was interesting there. I wonder if we're going to have any cosplay or anything like that or anime people at the expo, you think?
That would be awesome.
That would be fantastic. I'm totally welcome. You know, I'm open to that. Come on in. Have fun.
Can I cosplay?
There was a couple that I would suggest that they may put their naughty bits up a little bit better the next time they put spandex on because that was a little shocking to the eyes, and some things you just can't unsee. You know what I mean?
I know that's right.
Woo-hoo. I was like, oh, hey, hello. Hello, little guy. All right. So we got that going on, and I want to talk about a little bit more about your meetup stuff. Now, the meetup stuff that's for, like you said, people to come and learn and things like that. Where exactly do y'all go? I mean, I know I've seen y'all at Hill House, the Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells. Can you tell us a little bit about that location? Because we've talked about Hill House Manor. Now, don't get this confused. I know it confuses me sometimes. But we got Hill House Manor in Gainesville, and that's Miss Linda Hill. And then we've got Haunted Hill House, Fort Worth, Mineral Wells area, right by the Baker Hotel.
Yeah.
And if you don't know anything about the Baker, look it up.
For sure. We take people to Haunted Hill House is what we refer to it now as Haunted Hill House. And of course, we've one of our members out there caught a beautiful picture with pretty much a whole family in it that we actually have on our website that is just beyond awesome. And then we go to Hill House Manor, the Nut Hotel in Granbury. We're actually having an event coming August 22nd after the expo. And then we do free to join. We'll go to
Old Alton Bridge
or Goatman's Bridge in Denton. And, wherever people want to go, Miss Hattie's place down in Temple or Belton.
Yeah, Belton. Yeah, that's a place we have in common. Let's talk a little bit about Hattie's place. It first started out with when I went down there for the first time. I actually got my best EVP from Miss Hattie's place ever. And it was kind of weird because there was a guy that was doing some tours out there at first, and he called me out and he said, "Jay, you got to come check this place out, man. It's off the chain." And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's like 2.5 hours from where I live." And he goes, "No, seriously, man, it's worth the drive. You got to come out here." So I remember it just like it was yesterday. However, it was over a year ago. But it was the night before Valentine's Day last year. And I went out there and I had brand new batteries in my stuff. My ghost box, my periscope, my audio recorder. I go up to the second floor, and you know where I'm talking about, right before you go to the stairs to go up to the third floor. And it was before she cleaned all the boxes out, and there were tables and boxes and stuff stacked everywhere. And I went up there by myself. There wasn't anybody downstairs. There was one person, I think, watching the monitors. And I go up there, and I had, like I said, put brand new batteries in everything I had. I hadn't had them in there 30 minutes. Go up there, try to turn my ghost box on, sucker wouldn't come on. I went, are you kidding me? I said, I know they don't make batteries like they used to, but this is bull, you know? This is crazy. I tried to turn on my recorder, and it had one little bar, and it was like flashing at me like, your battery's low. And I'm like, oh my God. So I took them out, and I kind of rubbed them and put them back in, and I go, looked, and it had like, it stopped flashing, gave me a little juice, and I'm like, all right, is anybody in here with us? And you can hear these footsteps walking up to me, and this guy's voice, and I swear it's Leroy, and he says, we're right here, trying to talk in this box right here. And I flipped out. I didn't hear it at the time, you know, because my smart ass would have been going, where you been? I've been looking all night, you know what I mean? And if I'd have heard it, but I didn't. And I go to review it, and I had 40 minutes and nothing but crickets. And then the next thing, I mean literally crickets. And then the next thing I know, 19 seconds of audio is the best EVP I've ever gotten, and it was that. And Miss Hattie's has come a long way, guys.
It's funny that you say that, because that's actually where I got my batteries drained. I think I went to 2 or 3 in my handheld EVP recorder.
Yeah.
And it was just like one after the other after the other.
Yep. Same thing with the spirit box. It's dead. I mean, just constantly draining your batteries. And,
they suck the shit out of batteries at Miss Hattie's, man. Holy cow. I'm like, y'all need to cut it out. We need to have like a generator over here with things on.
And, you know, we use old school methods, and we've practiced the dowsing rods out there, and absolutely had just fantastic interaction with the dowsing or divining rods with a pendulum going at the same time, giving the exact same answers. And that was just a great experience and fun.
And, you know, you like FEAR, we started out, you know, we went down there, you know, like I said, and there was somebody doing tours, and they weren't doing them right. And so FEAR goes, yeah, we'll come down here, and we'll help you get the place cleaned up and, you know, start getting your money going and getting it in your account and start where you can do some fixing up of the place. Because, geez, let me tell you, I know y'all saw the roof before she got it started, I think, and, oh, man, that sucker had holes in it, and I mean, I was like, she wanted me to sleep in there. I go, no. No, not with holes in the ceiling. I'm sorry, I love you and all, but I'll stay at your house on the floor before I'm going to stay in this place with holes in the ceiling. I don't know what's going to drop in on me, you know what I mean? I'm okay with ghosts and shit, but I don't want no critters and shit on me, or birds, or, you know, squirrels or rats more than anything. So, yeah, that's good. But now she's got it all, and y'all helped a lot, too. Y'all done a lot of work out there. We did yard work and housework and, you know, all that, and y'all been down there helping her, too, man.
Yeah, well, she, you know, the basement level and the bedroom level upstairs are completely finished out. The third level isn't finished yet, and she's actually doing an addition to the house.
Yeah.
But, you know, normally if we take the North Texas paranormal events people out there, we do you know, we'll work on the house or whatever for, you know, a good portion of the day, and then we'll investigate most of the evening and until everyone drops dead, you know, or drops of exhaustion. Not dead, really.
Yeah, not dead. Yeah, you don't want to go there. Not in our line of work.
But yeah, and then
I believe we had a free event, right, where if everyone
Yep.
came and painted and helped, then they could have a free investigation.
Absolutely, and we've done that before out there. Just, you know, come in and help us work on the house, and, you know, you can investigate that evening for free. And Nikki stepped up and barbecued for us, and it was a good time.
Yeah, that was
and it
fun.
was a good time.
Nikki's a cool lady. She's a really cool lady. But, yeah, we're going to go out there. I've got some people that are trying out for FEAR, and I figured that was the best training ground there is. I'm like, shoot, we're going out there in July, the week after the expo, and I'm going to see about 3 or 4 people being added to FEAR. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're real hard adding people. We're pretty picky about. We like to keep it small. You know what I mean? Because too many women with estrogen rolling around is not a pretty picture sometimes when it comes to teams. So I got to even it out a little bit with some testosterone. See where we go from there. But yeah.